Welcome back to class. Today we'll be discussing about flexibility and mobility in gymnastics. And while we talk about that, we will be able to explore the two concepts which are crucial for gymnastic performance. And we will cover the stretching types, the joint mobility, and injury prevention as it pertains to gymnastics. By way of definition, what is stretching? What is stretching? Stretching is an essential component of flexibility development in gymnastics, but not all stretching is the same. And that is why we have two forms of stretching, two types of stretching, which is the static stretching and the dynamic stretching. When we talk about the static stretching, it actually involves holding a stretch for 20 to 60 seconds, and it improves flexibility and aids muscle relaxation after training. You need to use it post-training or during dedicated flexibility sessions. The dynamic stretching, on the other hand, involves active controlled movement. It's warm up the body and activates muscle for training, and you need to use it pre-training or before competition to enhance performances. What are the differences between these two types of stretching? And as it pertains to movement, when it comes to static stretching, there is no movement. There is a holding position, while for dynamic stretching, there is an active continuous movement. As it pertains to the timing for static stretching, it's actually post-training or when you are experiencing or you are performing a cool down. But for dynamic stretching, it's actually a pre-training or for warm-up warm-up. And the purpose of static stretching is actually to increase flexibility, reduce muscle tension, while for dynamic stretching, it's actually to prepare the muscle and joints for movement. And as it pertains to the duration, it's actually for static stretching, it's about 20 to 60 seconds per hold. And for dynamic stretch, it's actually about 10 to 15 reps or 15 to 30 seconds per movement. And for the effective and effect on performance, for static stretching, it actually may reduce power temporarily if done before workout. And for dynamic stretching, it enhances readiness and athletic performance. And lastly, example of static stretching, the forward fold, butterfly stretch, while for dynamic stretching, the examples are leg swing, arm circle, walking lunges. Integrating stretching in training. When we have to integrate stretching in training, they are very important to begin with warm up, and that's beginning with like 5 to 10 minutes of dynamic stretching to loosen joints. So when you do the warm up for like 5 to 10 minutes, you are able to loosen the joints to prepare for what you have to do. And also sports specific, you need to use dynamic drills mimicking movements like leg swing for floor routines. And for cool down, you conclude with like a 5 to 10 minutes of static stretching for recovery, and that's when you settle. And the off class, you use the static stretching outside class is encouraged for long-term flexibility. What is joint mobility and what are the importance? Joint mobility is crucial for gymnasts, and it is the active control of a joint's full range of motion. And mobility ensures precise movements and reduce injury risk. As it pertains to the importance, when we talk about it, when for shoulder, it's actually joint mobility actually supports handstand and bar swings, and ensures limited mobility. I mean, limited mobility causes misalignment. So when you have a limited mobility, it can actually lead to misalignment. For hip, joint mobility allows deep squat and splits, and mobile hip prevents lower back strain. For ankle, it actually aids balance and landing. While there is poor mobility, it actually brings about an effect on the squat depth. And for thoracic spine, it enables rotation and extension for bridges. Stiffness causes lower back competition, and these are the importance of joint mobility. Now, what's benefit of good joint mobility? What are the benefits of good joint mobility? It improves skill execution, um, enhance body control and balance, which is maintaining ideal posture and alignment, crucial for handstand. It also reduces risk of injury, and it also faster, it ensures faster recovery and reduced fatigue. Um, while doing exercise, a means of it is essential to discuss the injury risk reduction um, aspect also. And as gymnast, you are prone to injury due to high demand and lack of flexibility, and mobility increases this risk. So consistent development of both reduces injury. We have the flexibility benefits, which is flexibility prevents muscle strain and tears, which allows for smoother transition. We also have mobility benefits, which is mobility prevents joints impingement and also improves landing mechanics. And the prevention practices through flexibilities and mobility. The consistent stretching, dynamic warm-up, and balance strengths are the prevention practice. Having a consistent stretching, doing dynamic warm-ups, and balanced strengths are very important practices that need to be done often when we need to experience flexibility and mobility. In conclusion, flexibility and mobility are essential for gymnasts. They enable fluid movements, reduce injury risk, and enhance skill precision. So consistent practice ensures resilience and maximizes potential. Thank you.